Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. So last time we defeated the Desert Temple, and now not the Desert Temple, that's a... Last time we defeated the Desert Palace, and now we are on to the final... we're now on to get the final pendant. I can talk, most certainly. I'm not gonna enter there yet, because I don't need to right now. I will in a few parts. Ow. I can dash properly. Alright, so we're now going to the place where I was going to go in the last part, but I couldn't because I didn't have the power gloves. Oh god, what the hell am I doing today? Okay, so yeah. Now we're here, and we can actually, yeah, talk to this witch. The smell of rotten fruit. If you give the... Oh, god damn it! If you give me that mushroom, I can finish my brew. Haha. And so we shall. Haha. Thank you, young man. Come back to the shop later for something good. Haha. And, so I shall. Alright. So we can now head down over here. We can break these rocks with the Pegasus boots, and that will allow us to head over here. Which will be quite important. I'm gonna kill the crabs, because, once again, they do a shit ton of damage early on. And my analog stick doesn't want to cooperate. That's just fine. And now we're in Zora's Fountain. Or Zora's River. I'm not entirely sure which one it is. I'm just gonna fall into the river just a few times. So, yeah. We're coming over to, this area. And there's a good reason why we need to. And I got hit. Well, actually getting hit in Zora's Fountain, what a fucking loser. Come over here to the King Zora. Because the King Zora is very important. Wahaha, what do you want, little man? Do you have something to ask me? I want the flippers. Wahaha, but I don't just give flippers away for free, I sell them for 500 rupees a pair. What will you do? Pay 500 rupees. Wahaha, one pair of flippers coming up. I will give you a free bonus with your purchase. I will let you use the magic waterways of the sea folk, which link the lakes and rivers. When you see a whirlpool, dive into it. You never know where you'll surface. Wahaha. And now we get the Zora flippers. With these, you should be able to swim in even deep water. And yes, it does what it says on the tin. So, and he gapes. Link gapes is like mouth open, like that. Like what the hell, man? That is just weird. Anyways, so yeah, we can now swim, and if we head over here, we get another heart piece, which will give us a full heart container, which is quite nice. If you press the A button, you can swim a bit faster, which is also quite nice. Alright, so we can now head out of Zora's Fountain, and down to here. I cannot kill the crab. Alright, so we can actually head into this waterfall right here. And Mysterious Pond, won't you throw something in? What will you do? So you can throw items into this pool. There are only two items that you really want to throw in here. First is the boomerang. Hello there. Did you drop this? Yes. I like an honest person. I will give you something better in return. And we get the magic boomerang. You can throw this faster and farther than your old one, and yeah. It's quite neat. And it sparkles too, which is even better. And the second item that you can throw in is the shield. I'm an honest person, I'll give you something better, and we now have the fire shield. Now you can defend yourself against fireballs. And yeah, that's really all it does. It's the second shield in the game, and you know, it's kind of cool looking. Alright, so now I'm going to head back up to go and get the item that the witch is prepared for us already, because it's already done. I mean, all you need to do to get the item is once you give her the mushroom, just go off one screen and then come back onto it, but yeah. Anyways, now we have the magic powder. Try to sprinkle it on enemies and many other things. And talking to this guy will give you a red potion. And the only thing I will ever use the magic powder on is anti-fairies, but we'll get to that in a bit later. Actually, not even in a bit. A while later, actually. Alright, so with the... Alright, so yeah, with the power gloves, we can now explore more areas. One of the areas that can go down here is, we can go down here. And this will actually take you back to the escape area. You can run against the wall and break it open. And we can come to a room containing 3 chests, which contains arrows, 300 rupees, and bombs. So yeah, I'm gonna save and quit here, because I really don't need to be here. And then, I want to go to the sanctuary. Alright. If you talk to her, you can get, all of your health, refilled. Alright, so we now need to head to the Death Mountain. Because we now have the power grip, or the... Oh god. That is Link's Awakening, not... I am getting all of the shit mixed up right now. Holy fuck. I apologize. Anyways, yeah. Just to show off what you can do. Yeah, you can do that. I don't know if that's slightly racist, I don't know. The big lips, though, man. I don't know. Let's just not even. Alright, so now, we can go into this cave, and there's a specific pathway we have to go to. I don't know who you are, but if you're going up to the mountain, will you take me with you? I lost my lamp, so... And, well, we might as well do it by obligation. Watch your step, there are holes in the ground. Could you turn right here? Hey, at least he actually gives you direction to go in. Unlike Zelda. Young man, are you also going to the mountain to look for the golden power? Just ahead is a mountain full of monsters. Many people have vanished in this mountain while looking for the golden power. I don't want to steer you wrong, so please don't get yourself too involved in such a mad quest. Also, we can't dash with the old man, because we're very slow. So yeah, it's slower than even walking, so... turn right here. You know, I have a granddaughter who is your age. The king took her to the castle and she never returned. Kidnapping those maidens must be part of the wizard's plot. I'm sure he is trying to somehow use the power of the descendants of the wise men. Yeah. So now we're on Death Mountain. Death Mountain in this game fucking sucks. I'm just gonna say it right here. These guys turn to stone when you hit them, and will briefly return back when, you know, time runs out, or whatever. I can't explain right now. It is 12 in the morning. The missing maidens are still alive somewhere. I believe a hero will rescue them. I wait for that day. These are dangerous times. I talk too much. Anyways, thank you for your kindness to an old man like me. I wanted to give you this. If you wander into a magical transporter, gaze into this mirror. And we obtain the magic mirror. The mirror is blue and crystal and beautiful. You feel like it's gonna absorb you into another world. I'm sure that won't come into play in like a few seconds. So yeah, saving the old man also gives you a new point to come back to when you save and quit. So yeah, I will be using that a few times. So yeah, we shall now head up to the top of Death Mountain, which is where the third dungeon of the game lies. However, first, there are heart pieces to collect, because again, this is a Legend of Zelda game, and we need to collect all of the heart pieces. Alright, so if we head up here, the heart piece is right here. And we get another one of these telepathic tiles. Meet, it is I, Sahas. You must somehow make your way to the top of Spectacle Rock. From there, you can reach the Tower of Hera on top of Death Mountain. And over here are some fairies which I shall attempt to catch. Attempt in quotations. Alright, caught one. And caught another one. And that's all the bottles I have. I kinda forgot to get one of the bottles, but, well, I can easily get it later on. Alright. Alright, so we shall now head back up to the top of this area. And that is Pinnacle Rock. I guess we have to get over here, so we shall. Let's... This looks interesting. It looks like some sort of a teleporter. Let's go in it. I wonder what will happen. What the hell? Everything's dark and spooky, and why am I a bunny? Oh my god. This is horrifying. I wonder... Whoa, what are these guys doing? Let's talk to them. Oh, who are you, Mr. Bunny? This world is like the real world, but evil has twisted it. The golden power is what changed your shape to reflect what is in your heart and mind, which is a bunny. I don't know. I am always changing my mind, so I turned it into a ball. But if you have a ball called the Moon Pearl, you can keep your original shape here. I'm sure that we'll probably get that at a later date. What do you want? Do you have something to say to me, silly rabbit? Tricks are for kids. No. I came here to get the power of gold, but now I'm a freak and I can't go back to the real world. If only I had the Moon Pearl from the Tower of Hera, I could go back to my original shape. I've got good reason to be stressed out, so back off, shoo-shoo. So yeah, how the hell do we get out of here? Well, we use the magic mirror, because we just got it. And, of course, we get another piece of heart, which is always nice to have. Give me a second, because it's hot as shit in here. Alright. Now we are on to the third dungeon in the game, the Tower of Hera. So, right off immediately, we're going to go and get a key. Using the magic mirror in dungeons will teleport you to the entrance of the dungeon, which is very useful. Alright, so here we can collect the map. And we can head down here. So these are one of the tile rooms that were in the last dungeon, but I didn't explain a lot because, I don't know, I didn't need to. So for the door to open, all of the tiles must dissipate, and this room normally sucks. However, if you use one of these blocks, basically they're changed by the switches, and of course the color of the switch depends on what block, yeah. If you're on top of a block, when it's raised, you will be invincible, which is very useful in tile rooms, because all the blocks are immediately destroyed. And I accidentally stepped off of the block, which, oh well, but it's fine because we were already done with that area. Now we meet the red skeletons. They're the same as the blue skeletons, however they will throw a bone at you when they jump back, as so. Alright, so we need to light all of the lamps in this room to unveil the chest here, which contains the big key. And with that, we shall teleport back to the beginning of the dungeon. Alright, so with that, we shall head back up. Meet these guys. They take a few hits to take out, but not too bad. There's also a red variation of those guys, which pretty much takes fucking forever to be defeated by the level 1 sword. So yeah. Yeah. Those switches changed the holes in the floor. I will try to be avoiding them, because they're quite annoying sometimes. Alright, so right here contains the chest with the compass. I'm gonna kill this guy just to get rid of him. And up there is the big chest. Now, normally you have to go to the level above this and then fall through a hole, which will put you in front of the big chest. However, I know of a bit of a workaround. Actually, that's not gonna work. I know a bit of a workaround for this. And I fucked it up. And I'm gonna fall through the goddamn... Okay, let's just pretend that never happened. I want to show off something cool, goddammit. I just fucked up the timing with my Pegasus boots. But that's not a problem, I can just easily go back up to top floor and attempt again. Alright, attempt number 2. And yeah, you can easily bomb jump across the gap. And now we get the Moon Pearl. This protects the hero from the changing effects of the Golden Power. So yeah, now we aren't bunning anymore in the Dark World, so yeah, it's really just that easy. Alright. So we're now on to the final floor of the dungeon. Going to get some hearts from this right here, that's why I lowered the switch. And now we're on to the boss of the dungeon. And welcome to the most infamous boss in this game, the Moldworm. If you're knocked down at any point during this fight, you have to... His health completely refills and you have to do the fight over again, which is annoying as shit, and has caused many nightmares for many small children across the world. I fucking hate this boss a lot, actually. So does many people. This is probably gonna take a few attempts. Because this boss sucks. Alright, already on the 3rd attempt. This is going very well. You know what, let me start a attempt meter. Give me a second. Alright, I now have an attempts counter, which will probably be incremented a fair bit, but we'll see. No, 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 no. Okay, that was close. Alright, one more hit. And it's done. I do not want to fall in the center hole. Come on, come on. There we go. Alright, 3 attempts. Yeah. Another heart container, and the final pendant that we need to get the Master Sword. We now have the Pendant of Wisdom. With this, you have collected all 3 pendants. Now go to the Lost Woods to get the Master Sword, which we shall go and do in the next part. So yeah, I will see you sometime later. Bye.